Well, that penalty against PSV has set up a familiar challenge for Gordon Strachan tonight. 17 times over the last 3 seasons alone, Strachan lined up against Dundee United for Aberdeen. Another Scot, Arthur Albiston, was pass fit today, so Mike Duxbury switches to the centre. Well, that penalty against PSV has set up a familiar challenge for Gordon Strachan tonight. 17 times over the last 3 seasons alone, Strachan lined up against Dundee United for Aberdeen. Another Scot, Arthur Albiston, was pass fit today, so Mike Duxbury switches to the centre of the Manchester United defence to partner Gordon McQueen. Otherwise, it's the side which surrendered a 2-goal lead at Sunderland on Saturday. Dundee United only revealed this team an hour before the kick-off. It lacks the injured Ralph Milne, their top scorer in Europe, but recall that Billy Kirkwood and Davy Dodds. They've been left out of recent league games, but they have the much-needed experience for this type of occasion. And so too does goalkeeper Hamish McAlpine. He'll be 37 in January. Old Trafford quite a setting for his 50th appearance in European competition. Dundee United manager Jim McLean is allowed a seat on the bench tonight, even though he's currently banned from the touchline for matches in Scotland. Dundee United in a change strip of white shirts and black shorts, kicking off, defending the goal to the right in the first half. It's the first time Manchester United have met a Scottish club in European competition, and they do so on a fine night and a relatively firm pitch. Here's Eamon Bannon. And Norman Whiteside with a boisterous first challenge, to say the least. Free kick given by the Bulgarian referee. Referee Bogdan Dochev. And Bannon with the free kick. Richard Gough waiting on the far side, and Gary Bailey almost came out underneath the header. It was a gentle enough effort from Gough. The goalkeeper was almost caught cold. Brian Robson. Manchester United well aware of Dundee United's European pedigree. Over the last 3 seasons, they've twice reached quarter-finals, and last season the semi-final of the European Cup, and they make progress here with Davy Dodds. Whiteside. Olsen finding close support from Brian Robson. And Strachan nearly darting in. Pulled away by Malpass, who's dispossessed. The linesman thought unfairly by Mark Hughes. Gordon McQueen misjudging only because he was nudged by Dodds. Dundee United's success in Europe, particularly in away matches, has stemmed from a solid base built in midfield, usually stringing 4 players across the pitch in that area. McQueen bypasses the midfield, flicked on by Whiteside, away from Hughes. Robson from a poor clearance by McAlpine. It will be interesting to see Dundee United's reaction to the pressure exerted by the volume of sound from Manchester United supporters. There is a feeling that on the bigger occasion, at times, Dundee United have frozen. It will be a big test for them here, that's for sure. Orbiston gets it back after Olsen failed to control. Robson. Only Sturton forward for Dundee United. Bannon was in close attendance. And it looks as though Holt, the player on the ball there, the player fouled by Brian Robson, may be the one delegated, John Holt, to mark Jesper Olsen. Jim McLean keeping his cards very much close to his chest about his tactical thinking. Sturrock. Holt's cross. He's off the head of Duxbury. Robson pressed by Kirkwood. And fouled by Kirkwood. Billy Kirkwood perhaps more than some, with a point or two to prove tonight. Wanting to re-establish himself in Dundee United's first team. Both these clubs in their 13th season in Europe, but Dundee United have played in the last 8 seasons. And their players have the greater know-how of the European stage. And even Brian Robson finding a wasteful ball as he looked for Arthur Orbiston. And Sturrock onside, of course, from a throw-in. Manchester United a little naive then. Sturrock was thinking. And Bailey had to make the catch. Hughes used an arm. And certainly that enabled him to control the ball. David Neri, an important central defender, and Sturrock making the run. Sturrock with plenty of international experience with Scotland, of course. There before Whiteside. And Dundee United getting numbers around the ball in midfield. Turned back by Goff. Here's Holt. Robson biting in. Forced the error. Orbiston's pass. Now Olsen. Hughes and Whiteside in the middle. Strachan was waiting on the edge of the area. Goff's clearance picked off by Orbiston. And the header from Kirkwood. And the ball finally out of play. Whiteside. Olsen driving forward, then Moses. Orbiston's cross, Malpass with a covering header. Handball against Holt. Dundee United have pulled every player back behind the ball. The referee wanting the ball back the full distance. Queen and Robson making their runs, and it was cut out by Dodds from the very eyebrows of Brian Robson. But Manchester United have a corner. The Queen in on the goal line. To be taken by Strachan, but only when Sturrock has been moved. McQueen, handball! Well, Robson put the ball in, but surely it's a penalty. It was handball on the line quite clearly. Malpass is the player to look for on that near post, because Gordon McQueen flicked the ball on there. Malpass got it off the line with both hands, and although Brian Robson fastened onto the loose ball with the referee unsure, the linesman intervened. Manchester United have a penalty. Now Gordon Strachan has faced Hamish McAlpine before, but he beats him. A blow to Dundee United from an old enemy. And Strachan does it again from the penalty spot. He sent McAlpine the wrong way. So just the start that Manchester United wanted, determined to make home advantage count here. It's been provided by Gordon Strachan, one Scotsman, when a header from another, Gordon McQueen, led to the penalty. With one or two problems, particularly away from home recently, how grateful Manchester United will be to have got off to a flying start. The penalty after 9 minutes from Gordon Strachan. Robson. Orbiston. Olsen. Orbiston making a decoy run, and Olsen didn't need any help. Problem again with some uncertainty in the air by Dundee United in front of McAlpine, who wasn't too keen to come off his line. Duxbury twice intervening to good effect. Hughes away from Malpass. And now Strachan, he got past Beattie, put out by Paul Hegarty. Well, Gordon Strachan was telling me yesterday that he really moved away from Scottish football because it was so repetitive. You played against the same team so often. But he's certainly taken to the task of facing Dundee United again here. Kidman. And possibly a break on with Beattie. They want handball. Duxbury felt he took it on the chest, but it's a free kick. Well, Gordon McQueen won't look back on 1984 with a great deal of satisfaction because of injuries, but he's certainly made a contribution already here. Nary's free kick. McQueen climbing very much in the old style. Hughes giving chase. And Nary, having been composed to play the ball forward, gave it away to Strachan, who really is in the mood. Duxbury. Hughes, and now Olsen. Robson. It took a slight deflection. You could hear the ooh from the crowd. It's supposed to be his weaker foot, the right. McQueen poised again. And Sturton finding a way out of the tight situation. McQueen, who was on his way back. And turned back by Bannon, via Malpass. Beattie. And Dundee United aiming to play their passes over the back of the Manchester United defenders to make those defenders turn. Bannon. Sturton, and it was a neat turn. Whiteside and Olsen going for the same ball, collected by Holt. Whiteside won it back. There was just a little slip by McQueen. Hughes battling with Neri. Kirkwood able to tidy up momentarily, but Goff pressed by Olsen, who did really well to keep the ball in play. And now does equally well to find Whiteside. Hughes at the near post. Malpass just able to cut the ball out in time. It's a goal kick. Ron Atkinson pointing out to those who criticise Jesper Olsen's recent performances that he was substituted on Saturday for tactical thinking, not because he was playing in a particularly disappointing way. Gidman. Now Strachan. Moses. Gidman, who does enjoy getting forward. And he holds off Stuart Beattie. Manchester United have certainly come off the starting blocks with a vengeance. McQueen ducking in again, and Strachan, but the whistle had gone. The referee pointing to his hand, as though the free kick was given for handball. Dodds. The second leg at Tannadice already a sellout. And Manchester United will certainly want to go there with as big an advantage as they can get. Gidman, aware that he had time to control. Down the line is Hughes. Whiteside is pulled away from Hegarty in the middle. He's been joined by Olsen. And it will reach Jesper Olsen. And a fine save by McAlpine, who had to commit himself. Narrowed the angle quickly. Jesper Olsen's only goal in European competition was against Celtic for Ajax. And McQueen! It's another corner. Robson was the player who was denied the finishing touch, almost on the line, as McQueen was way above the defenders again. McQueen. It's quite straightforward where the problems are coming from for Dundee United. Stopping them is another matter. Kidman. Here's Sturton. A lovely first-time touch for Whiteside. Robson continuing the move. Hughes. And Sturton again. Finally, Bannon trying to bring some order to the proceedings for Dundee United. And Dodds foul from behind by McQueen. Sturrock again, making an intelligent move off the ball. Dodds and Beattie are waiting in the middle for Holt's cross, diverted by Robson, then by Whiteside. Hughes, again Olsen drawn in field to try and compete for the goalkeeper's clearance. Hughes was hurt and has stayed down. And down now is Olsen. Both occasions, players fell by late challengers. Well, Alveston will surely want to look for McQueen again. In he comes, and Robson's got in front of him. McAlpine dropped it. The free kick given. And McAlpine took the full brunt of Brian Robson's challenge. From Alveston's free kick, Robson in fact forced himself in front of Gordon McQueen. And then caught him with a foot as he landed.
Attention please, please bring Davis to the player entrance immediately.
Hamish McAlpine was expected to be the second choice goalkeeper this season when Dundee United signed Billy Thompson from St Mirren in the summer. But McAlpine is a resolute character, and he's won his place back. Thompson on the bench tonight. McQueen. Here's Kidman. And Hughes. Well, I don't know quite how he managed to retain possession until he was fouled. He was falling and slipping, but the ball stayed close to him. And every set piece is a problem for Dundee United. Strachan. Here comes McQueen. Well, Dundee United have not worked out a method to combat even his run to attack the ball. And if they don't, it will be a difficult night for McAlpine. Strachan, well found by Whiteside, taken from him by Neri. Sturrock. looks left forward on his own, and Jim McLean does believe that there is uncertainty in this revamped Manchester United defence. Massive clearance by Bailey. It was met initially by Hegarty. Olsen brought down by Goff. But Olsen has pushed forward beyond the midfield attentions of Holt and is making life awkward now for Goff. One wonders whether perhaps Olsen will use McQueen as the decoy, and indeed he did. But McQueen got up having been fouled, or he felt fouled, well away from where the ball arrived with Brian Robson. Desperate measures called for by Dundee United. An off-the-ball challenge went unspotted. Gidman. Here's Dodds. Bannon. Robson came in high. Whiteside unable to keep the ball in play. Goff. Sturton with his intentions clear to spin away from the defenders and time a run in behind them, but he ran offside then. Kirkwood and Robson. Robson the winner. Here's Goff. On this occasion, it's Dundee United's turn to send the defenders forward. Hegarty jumping with Gidman. Neri had stayed back. Gidman's throw. Malpass. He has been playing in midfield, but used tonight at left back, switching roles in fact with Holt. Strachan, blocked by Holt. And Hughes applying enough pressure to force the corner conceded by Neri. McQueen asking Olsen to wait, and they've neglected Gidman, and an astonishing reflex save by McAlpine. Quick thinking by Gidman, because Dundee United were distracted towards Gordon McQueen, and Olsen found Gidman, whose shot was true. It took a slight deflection, and somehow McAlpine responded. Moses. And Sturton just in the way, made Gidman check. Moses. Now Strachan. It's too far ahead of Hughes, and Goff ducking in to nod the ball back to McAlpine. There was no margin of error there. Duxbury waving Bailey back inside the area. Whiteside after Hughes had let the ball run. Robson and Whiteside. The linesman is flagging. And not for a goal. It was Bannon who drove the ball against his own crossbar. But the linesman had spotted an infringement. It was a superb header down by Robson. Whiteside may initially have been offside. And Bannon, it seemed to have been over the line as Bannon hooked it out by the bar. No goal. Dodds, and Kidman acknowledges the error. He was just in too much of a hurry. No free kick as Sturton went down. Kirkwood, dispossessed by Moses. And Olsen showing that he can tackle back. Driving forward was Holt, and he seemed to put a foot in then as Moses lay on the ground. Moses certainly shot an old-fashioned look in the direction of John Holt. But here's Strachan. Whiteside's checked out beyond the far post from Strachan's viewpoint, and then had to reposition towards the centre of the goal. Strachan opting to hang on to the ball, and I think Whiteside would have preferred an earlier cross. He'd certainly lost the defender momentarily. "15 minutes of the first half remain. Here's Sturrock. And Dundee United, I would think, grateful to be only one goal behind. McQueen tackling from behind. And making contact with Sturrock before he reached the ball. Hegarty. There were 5 white shirts there. No one reacted to the header. Whiteside. And now Hughes. Olsen's onside. And McAlpine rescues Dundee United again. I think he was applauding the pass, Jesper Olsen. The crowd are responding to the save. Dundee United were caught square here by the pass rolled in to the stride of Olsen by Hughes. But McAlpine thrust up an arm. Strachan curling the ball in. And here's Whiteside, blocked behind by Hegarty. More cause for concern for Dundee United around the near post area again. Flacked away by McAlpine, but he cleared the area. Back by Kidman. And the goalkeeper was aware that Whiteside was coming in. Malpass. Rather fortunate to squeeze the ball away from Robson. And Beattie fouled by Moses. Off goes Sturrock again. The ball curled away, in fact, Closer to Bannon. It's a Manchester United throw. Robson. In space, Mark Hughes. The two small men in the middle, Olsen and Strachan. But it'll come for Orbiston. It was a splendid volley, matched by the quality of the save. Hamish McAlpine very much in the firing line. Orbiston really connected cleanly. McAlpine there again. Duxbury, the last defender. Moses. Good harassing by Davy Dodds. Duxbury and Moses bypass him. That's Manchester United's free kick. It's a rather benevolent decision. Olsen. He was moving into a congested area. Orbiston. And cleverly played by Dodds for Sturrock. Here's Goff. And Holt was caught, having to check back. That might suit Manchester United. They were catching Dundee United pushing out. Olsen did well to see the early ball. Couldn't quite deliver it. Here's Bannon. Jockeyed by Gidman. And nobody from Manchester United went with Beattie. Strachan, 4 men forward for Manchester United. And Strachan lost out to Neri. At times the game assuming a strange shape. But here's Bannon, who's won a corner. Dundee United's first in the 34th minute. Hegarty and Goff right in on the goal line. Beattie. Well, he shrugged off Gidman. Unfairly, said the referee. McQueen. Hughes was trying to guide it off with the chest as he was nudged from behind. Strachan. Now Orbiston. Well played by Olsen. It was just a little tight for Manchester United in the end. And Olsen is penalised. Sturrock and McQueen. Gordon McQueen's had very little defending to do in this game so far. Sturrock was threatening then, and Goff adjudged to a foul, as in turn was Paul Hegarty. It's a stirring battle in midfield, with Dundee United trying to stem the tide. Strachan. Now Hughes. It's a corner. Olsen was obviously convinced. he didn't give chase. Goff might have done. Olsen this time looking for the outswinger. Whiteside! Manchester United might yet regret the opportunities that have gone away since they've taken the lead. A variation from this corner, and Whiteside couldn't keep the header down. Bannon. Duxbury no stranger to playing in the centre of defence. McQueen. Sturton didn't bother to jump, who could blame him? Gidman. And Olsen might make something of that. McAlpine to the edge of his area. Robson wanting to take the free kick quickly. And then finding that there was nothing really on for him. Hughes trying to turn Goff. And it was taken away from Gidman. Robson had the shot. McQueen. Now Kirkwood. And that was unfortunate for Sturrock. The ball just taking a deflection off Arthur Orbiston. Hughes. And Manchester United getting so much of the ball at times. But maybe they just need an extra touch to retain their composure. McQueen across. Orbiston, then Olsen. Well, the referee points for a throw to Manchester United when the linesman gave it the other way. In fact, it's a free kick for a foot raised against Mike Duxbury. Moses, now Gidman. Robson was calling for it. McAlpine's come a long way. Having got there, he had to be sure with the catch, which he was. Orbiston. And Olsen could do nothing more than just flick it on. Hegarty was waiting behind him. Now Goff. And now Holt. With 3 minutes remaining in the first half. Robson finding it a bumpy passage. Kirkwood. Sturrock, and it just needed firmer contact. I don't think Bailey was aware that the danger had passed. He came out at the boots of his own defenders as though he was diving at the feet of Paul Sturrock. Whiteside. Malpass able to make the back pass. Maurice Malpass, who's in his first season as a full-time professional with Dundee United. Neri. Manchester United press forward again. It's been the tale of this first half. And Neri caught by Hughes. Hardly defending of international calibre. Olsen. Neri drawn out to try and rectify the error. Moses. It was well won by Billy Kirkwood. Bannon. Just once or twice in this first half when Dundee United have worked their possession out to Eamon Bannon, they looked a little threatening. Here's Beattie, trying to anchor midfield. Goff. Now Sturton. And ball by Moses. Well, after a first half in which Dundee United have scarcely been able to catch their breath, we have an opportunity here, perhaps to snatch an equalizer. Eamon Bannon to take the free kick. Brian Robson to deal with it on the near post. Here's Beattie. It was a good effort. The first problem for him was to keep the ball down. As it came to him on an awkward bounce, he solved that. But the shot just sped wide of Gary Bailey's right-hand post. Half-time, a series of tremendous saves by Hamish McAlpine has kept Manchester United at bay, except for the incident in the 9th minute when Malpass handled and Gordon Strachan put away the penalty. The first half of Manchester United pressure, and perhaps McAlpine comes off relieved that he's only been beaten once. Half-time at Old Trafford, Manchester United 1, Dundee United 0. Welcome back to Old Trafford, where one goal is hardly a fair return for Manchester United's domination of this first half. And Strachan with an early strike in the second half. Well, there are a lot of jokes, aren't there, about Scottish goalkeepers, but we've certainly seen the better side of their game from Hamish McAlpine. Sturrock was wrestled to the ground by Duxbury. And Dundee United in the second half, attacking the goal behind which their supporters are massed. Bannon with the free kick. Goff got forward, and it's in. It's Hegarty. Just what Dundee United wanted. After weathering the storm in the first half, Goff got the first header, and Paul Hegarty, who began his career as a striker, was up for the free kick, and the central defender has scored a priceless away goal for the club from the Scottish Premier League. And that certainly has altered the balance of power. Hughes. Offside. He's made a habit of popping up with important European goals for Dundee United, even though they've converted him to a defender. And Jim McLean, what an animated figure now. In fact, the Dundee United manager remonstrating with one of the supporters who have come here from Scotland. Now sits down. Well, Richard Goff played his part in the equaliser. Kirkwood beaten by Robson, but a free kick to Manchester United. Ron Atkinson's side must look to their laurels now, and a body check by Holt on Olsen. Whiteside. Down goes Hughes, put there by Goff. Olsen again waiting for McQueen. And Robson has struck back straight away. The Manchester United captain shows his power in a European context once more. Hughes was in the thick of things, McQueen was stretching, but it was Robson's goal. From Olsen's free kick. And Dundee United's relief at equalising will now turn to anger at a lack of concentration. Five minutes into the second half. Brian Robson's 7th goal of the season for his club. When you add to that 5 for his country, a very impressive tally from a midfield player who always seems to sense where the loose ball will drop in the opponent's penalty area. Wilson. Pass Goff. And Strachan couldn't quite feed the pass through to Hughes. Such tradition on European nights here at Old Trafford. Bannon with a fine ball forward, and Sturrock, of all people, miscontrolling. Orbiston. Hegarty on Hughes, and that's a yellow card. So an eventful few minutes for the Dundee United captain. It's his first in the competition this season. Robson with the free kick. Moses. Strachan. Never really thought about shooting, which he might have done from that position. Gidman, a willing foil. The Stretford end, turn up the volume again. Gidman with the throw. Hughes screening it away from Hegarty. Gidman. Robson. And there was hesitation by Hegarty and McAlpine. And a nice touch. McAlpine, in a friendly fashion, bouncing the ball on Strachan's head. After the free kick was given against Gordon Strachan, Whiteside is offside. Mary's free kick, with Dundee United wanting the ball played left, where Bannon had been joined by Dodds and Sturrock. And an indirect free kick for dangerous play given against Eamon Bannon, who's played on this ground before in the First Division for Chelsea. That was way back in 1979. Goff. Time for Duxbury, although in the end he had to play the ball back as Dodds was closing him down. Hughes. He smuggled the ball past Beattie, but with the use of an arm. Malpass. The quest for Manchester United here must be more goals. The away goal is really a blow to their hopes. Ron Atkinson was saying before the game how much he wanted to keep a clean sheet. Gidman. Now Duxbury. Gidman's made a run. Hughes. Beaten well in the air on that occasion by Hegarty. Strachan. Whiteside. And Moses. The loose ball is almost Robson's. In the end, it was McAlpine's. A mistake by Kirkwood. An advantage played by the referee. Dodds. Just happy to get the ball forward. Moses. Both goals in the second half have come from free kicks. In free play, Manchester United certainly have made their chances. And a free kick for a foul by Duxbury on Dodds. Hughes almost in behind Hegarty. Well, after a weak first half display, Dundee United have certainly flexed their muscles in the second half. Neri. Guided down by Dodds. First to the ball was Moses, although he got a blow in the back for being so alert. And one or two players going in with studs showing. Whiteside. Malpass. Blocked by Strachan. The benefit of that was Robson's. Olsen against Goff. An easier task this time for McAlpine from Jesper Olsen. But how hard Manchester United are working all over the field. Strachan was surely offside. The linesman, I think, was ball watching. On that occasion, though, it wasn't costly to Dundee United. And here's Dodds. Sturrock, Neri had made a long run through the centre. Robson was aware of that. Gidman, and he's away from Bannon, who slipped. It needs a control pass in, and Kirkwood was able to clear the danger temporarily at least. Both John Gidman and Gordon McQueen certainly back approaching their best after cruel misfortune with injuries in recent months. Olsen's corner. McQueen, there was a hand there, it's another penalty. An arm raised by Hegarty. He punched the ball away from McQueen. What was he thinking of? So Gordon Strachan, who scored 7 penalties this season already for Manchester United, and now his second in this game, and McAlpine went the right way. The 36-year-old goalkeeper is keeping Dundee United alive. Strachan went for power. Hegarty with a more orthodox clearance. Trip by Beattie on Olsen. The referee will take action. Another yellow card. Well, Dundee United are hanging on here by their fingernails. Gordon Strachan, well, the run had to come to an end. Penalties were arriving thick and fast for him to take this season, but McAlpine, an old adversary, was the goalkeeper who outthought him. And Sturton with a race on with Robson. Robson did enough to prevent any power in the finish. Bailey's quick piece of thinking sets Olsen on his way, but he showed too much of the ball to Golf, who then impeded Moses. That was Whiteside's flick. Moses, Robson, stopped by Kirkwood. Alveston. Broken up by Hegarty. Dodds picking out Beattie, who was aiming to curl it beyond Duxbury and has done that. Sturrock! A marvellous pass from Beattie. And Sturrock has pulled it back to 2-2. The curl took the ball beyond Duxbury, who will feel that he should have cut the ball out. And Sturrock said thank you very much. A second half packed with incident. It's only run 17 minutes. It's Manchester United 2, Dundee United 2. Paul Sturrock, who scored 5 goals, a Premier League record 10 days ago against Morton. I think he might value even more highly the one he scored here at Old Trafford. So Manchester United must start all over again. Olsen. Hughes was surely bringing down Hegarty. Hamish McAlpine has built a platform here, and Dundee United are taking advantage of it. Only through McAlpine's brilliance have they kept in the tie. That's certainly not overstating it. McAlpine knows that he can let it run to Bannon. He played his first European game for Dundee United back in 1970. They were writing him off at the start of this season. His place threatened by the arrival of Billy Thompson, who is still Scotland's #2 goalkeeper, but he can't get in the Dundee United side. Spot of boot problem for Jesper Olsen. Duxbury, now Dodds. Kirkwood. And you can see the belief now in Dundee United that wasn't there in the first half. Hughes. He wanted a pass to match the acceleration of his ball control. Gidman. Manchester United have defended again in a questionable fashion. The voices you hear singing come from Scotland. The tangerine and black flags and scarves being waved behind Gary Bailey's goal. Always not just a match between two clubs, but really between two countries. Goodman waiting, as Manchester United have done at so many set plays for McQueen. Here he is. Goodman again. Whiteside, good jump. Robson. It's going wide. Robson, I think, believed it was a goal kick, which perhaps it should have been. It was cleverly created by the Manchester United captain, lifting the ball into the scoring position. Olsen's corner. Dodds guarding Hughes. Robson is checking out, poised to attack the ball from the edge of the area. Whiteside, McQueen. Goal kick this time. They're enjoying tonight, and they can't wait to get Manchester United back to Tannadice. Hegarty. Now Hughes. Whiteside and Strachan waiting for the cross. And Hughes was going his own way and ran into a blind alley in the end. Duxbury, everything in front of him. There was a hand used again. Moses and Dodds were the two players involved. The referee ruled against Remy Moses. Beattie and Sturton, so full of running, so quick off the mark. Last season he was hampered by a knee problem. Duxbury. Goodman battling to create space on Manchester United's right. McQueen backpedaling, kept his eye on the ball, but Dodds collected the header. Now Beattie. Kirkwood went outside him. Holt, little break here for Billy Kirkwood. And Bailey found that the ball dipped in front of him. Not an easy one at all for the goalkeeper to field. Robson. Strachan's gone through the middle. Mary made sure the ball didn't reach him. Mistake by Duxbury. Sturrock. He's drawn both central defenders out of the middle, where Dodds has got forward now for Dundee United. McQueen has repositioned. Quite an unusual change in a game that saw one side on top for so long. But Manchester United looking to regain the advantage at a time where the control play in midfield is coming from Dundee United. Hughes. And McAlpine got away with a fumble. Dundee United a little too confident then. And they're getting a flea in their ear from McAlpine. Sturton. Hegarty. Bannon. Now Sturrock. Holt joining in. Dodds to his left. The flaws in Manchester United's defensive play are being exposed again. Goff. Now Dodds. The referee has given Manchester United a free kick. And that will give Ron Atkinson a chance to make a substitution. They, as yet, have not attracted the attention of the referee. McQueen. Here's Goff. Bannon. Splendidly finding Sturrock. And Dodds. It could easily have been 3-2. Dundee United finding much more joy carrying the fight to Manchester United than trying to mount the defensive operation of the first half. Frank Stapleton off from the bench to replace Norman Whiteside. Stapleton's last goal at Old Trafford was that sensational winner against Barcelona here back in March. Moses. Here's Duxbury. Put out by Neri. "17 minutes remaining. Dodds. Sturrock is onside. Bannon galloping up in support. If Sturton needs support. An electrifying run. But Manchester United will wonder why no telling challenge was made on Paul Sturrock. Stapleton. Here's Gidman. Stapleton will add to the aerial threat that Manchester United will look to mount. And a crowd of just over 48,000 watching a compelling match. And it's 1-against-1 again as Dundee United look to complete what will be a tremendous comeback. Bannon. Only Bailey keeps them out. He's looking for a gap on the near post. They've scored 2 goals, Dundee United. this is only their second corner. And Bailey having to push his way through the pack. Kirkwood. Beattie couldn't control. Robson for Gidman. Olsen was pushed to the ground. And Hughes wanting to reclaim the ball quickly from Holt. But now Dundee United have the chance to regroup. And Goff with a header. Olsen. Past Holt. Faced now by Dodds. Goff away again. Finally, Malpass. Albiston. Manchester United must keep some composure in their build-up. Gidman. Dundee United will look to find discipline in their defending. Robson was just looking to help it on, really. Duxbury. And it was all too close to the touchline between Olsen and Albiston. Stapleton. And Gidman had drifted infield. Robson really indicating by the direction of the pass where he wanted John Gidman to be. Hughes. McAlpine's ball again. And he's used it to good effect. Beattie. And Olsen prepared to work back. Moses. Again, Gidman perhaps will provide the way forward. Hughes has checked out to Gidman's right. Stapleton hasn't as yet been able to fit in quickly. The flag is up. Jim McLean was certainly torn between setting out a defensive style here or really going for Manchester United by the throat. He opted to start the game with his traditional four in midfield. And that wasn't, as it turned out, the better policy. Since they've shown more ambition in the second half, Dundee United have turned this game around. McQueen. Gidman might have used the upper arm. He was fouled then by Bannon. Strachan. Hughes. Ten minutes remain. Olsen. No team have ever beaten Manchester United at Old Trafford in a European match. It would be an extra prize for Dundee United. Malpass. Hegarty. Malpass in front of Olsen, who was rather waiting. Dodds. And Kirkwood gives it away. With some sleight of hand there, I think Arthur Albiston changed the match ball. Miscue by Kirkwood. Goff. Booted away by Neri. Well, Manchester United at the moment looking a little short of ideas now. And certainly short of that marvellous spirit they showed at the outset. Holt was threatening to get involved. A quick free kick by Strachan. Gidman. And it was Malpass there first. And Gidman again doing well to make space for the cross. McAlpine lost it. Well, certainly the goalkeeper deserved perhaps a little spot of fortune. Stapleton presenting possession to Beattie. And Sturton was balked by Duxbury and is protesting to the referee about that, quite rightly so in my view. He would have been in the clear. Strachan. Hughes. It was Goff, the defender, diving in. Robson. Safely for Dundee United, back with McAlpine. Bannon. And again, Duxbury closer to Sturrock. Neri. Dodds, who's done plenty of work in midfield. And yet has stretched forward to be up alongside with Sturrock when the opportunity has presented itself. Well, Manchester United tried to play offside then in a disorganised way, really. And when the ball was kicked by McAlpine, I think Sturrock was onside. Moses. Robson. Away from Kirkwood. Stapleton. Now Hughes. It was an imaginative effort. A player who's been scoring one in every 2 games from the start of the season. Goodman's header. Now Dodds. First time from Bannon. And Goff lending support for Sturrock. Waiting in the middle for Dodds and Beattie. But Dundee United, encouraged by the 2 goals, have relaxed into this match. And They're really showing now what they're made of. Bannon's corner. Dodds flicked it on, and it was inches away from Sturton. Dundee United have certainly been through the mill on their travels around Europe, and that stood them in good stead. They needed Neri then. Surely many other teams would have crumbled in the face of the Manchester United pressure in the first half. Duxbury. And Robson picking out Strachan with marvellous accuracy. What will this lead to? Strachan being dispossessed by Bannon. You sense perhaps Gordon Strachan's gone a little into his shell after missing the penalty. Beattie. Augustin. Kirkwood is down injured. Now, did that strike Hughes on the arm? It did. Another Manchester United attack ends in disappointment. An evening that started so well for Gordon Strachan, resuming his rivalry against Dundee United. But the penalty scored will perhaps not be remembered as long as the penalty missed. Kirkwood needing the treatment. Jim McLean will have to watch the second leg from the stand because of his ban on the touchline this season by the Scottish Football Association. Moses. Strachan into the feet of Stapleton, who missed control at an important moment for Manchester United. And Moses, as ever, the epitome of industry in midfield. But industry hasn't been enough for Manchester United. Stapleton. Into the final minute, and how badly Manchester United need to make something of Gidman's long throw. And maybe now his cross. Neri taking no chances, helped out by Bannon. Kidman. And Hughes not allowed the luxury of a second touch, and now Sturrock taken from him by Duxbury. A match of two differing shades. The first half, all Manchester United's, and just the one goal to show for it. But Paul Sturrock, who pulled it back to 2-2, has given Manchester United countless problems in the second half, but it's all gone wrong for them. Sturrock now won't go back 10 yards. Robson back taking the free kick. Stapleton applying the pressure in the air. And a couple of miscued headers, the second one from Neri. Moses. Goodman, and it's only as far as Beattie, who's had to hold off Jesper Olsen. And Sturton. What a finale this could be. And Duxbury was in the way. And how significant that could be for Manchester United. Sturrock again. It's a corner. Into stoppage time. No time for the corner to be taken, and Dundee United have shown again that they have the resolve and the style for European football. Gordon Strachan with a penalty scored after 9 minutes and a penalty missed at a crucial stage in the second half. Twice Manchester United led, twice Dundee United came back. How important the first of their 2 goals from Paul Hegarty. That really was a shift in the balance of power. Paul Sturrock providing the second equaliser. 2-2 going into the return at Tannadice in a fortnight. And the odds now must surely be on Dundee United. A final score at Old Trafford. It's Manchester United 2, Dundee United 2.